The Smash roster is one of my favourite parts of the entire Smash series, with the inclusions of new fighters every installment. Never knowing who's going to get in next, some fighters don't make it in, either being deconfirmed from Mii costumes or another character from that company taking the spot. Welcome to A New Foe Has Appeared, where we talk about ideas for fighters that could possibly happen in the future. I'm your host, BB8 from BB8's house. Let's get into it. Up next. April Fools! Did you really think I was gonna talk about Waluigi? Well, you're dead wrong. But just because this is an April Fool's Day episode doesn't mean this comes with a character. So I thought I'd have to go with a joke character since it's April Fool's Day. And one game I've been playing quite a bit recently being Fall Guys, and we are going to talk about Fall Guy from Fall Guys. Well, let's get into it, shall we? So the reason I chose Fall Guys for the April Fool's Day episode is because a whole bunch of my test streams have been dedicated to Fall Guys Ultimate Knockouts. So of course, if we were to get an Epic Games rep, a rep from Epic Games would be hard to choose, because Epic Games is the company that made Fortnite, but obviously I didn't want to talk about Jonesy as the April Fool's Day episode. And since Rocket League couldn't even be used as a fighter, because Rocket League is just cars, there's no characters in the game. And Epic didn't originally own Rocket League. They bought Psyonix, the developers of Rocket League. And Fall Guys, at the end of the day, was originally done by Mediatonic, but Epic Games bought them. So I chose Fall Guy as my April Fool's Day episode. So, neutral special being Fruit Shoot. Taking out a mini version of the Fruit Shoot, the Fall Guy takes aim and fires a fruit forward a slight arc similar to Belmont's axe arc. The fruit fired from the shoot is randomized, so each fruit has a different effect. So the fruit available in the Fruit Shoot, not the British children's drink, are watermelon, the largest fruit. The watermelon deals the most damage once exploding on the ground, or an opponent. It will release a splash damage effect to damage nearby opponents. Blueberry, the smallest of the fruits. The Fruit Shoot fires out these blueberries at once, which all hit in different spread out ranges and will vanish once hitting an opponent or the ground, but covers lots of ground. Strawberry being the second smallest fruit. The strawberry will fire out 2 strawberries, and these fruit, while weaker, travel the fastest, the furthest, traveling even further than Belmont's axe special does. Banana being the longest length, wise fruit, and will only bounce once, but will bounce high in the air. It will vanish if it hits an opponent or hits the ground a second time. An orange will bounce 3 times on the ground before vanishing. It will vanish if it an apple, the apple is just like the orange, but it will bounce 3 times on the ground before vanishing. It will vanish if it hits the opponent. The apple is faster though, but it's softer. The log, on rare occasions, a log will be fired out, which once hitting the ground will roll forward a good distance at high speed. And if it hits opponents, it will string them along for damage for a short distance. The side special being Door Dash. A purple striped door emerges from the ground a short distance in front of the fall guy and shoots upwards as he takes a step and lunge dives towards the door, similar to the mechanic with Incineroar's side special. This attack has one of 3 outcomes, each with various uses. The first 2 involve the door appearing. The door has a 50-50 chance of either being a fake door or a real door. If the fall guy lunges forward and hits the fake door, they will simply bounce backwards a short distance onto their butts. Or, if in the air, the fall guy will enter a free fall state. With a fake door, it deals no additional effects, but will act as a barrier between the fall guy and anything in front of him. A moment as he stands back up, the door is impervious to damage if it is fake, so it cannot be harmed or destroyed, even with the strongest attacks, until it vanishes after 2 seconds, giving the fall guy time to get up as long as the opponents don't just jump over the door. The second outcome is the real door. The fall guy lunges and dives through the door and crumbles apart in debris. This debris will deal splash damage as it travels forward, and the fall guy dive attack deals impressive damage and knockback. If he makes contact with an opponent, it's as if the breaking door gave him a power boost. The final is if fall guy has an opponent between himself and the door. When summoning the door, instead of running through the door, he will grab the opponent and toss them through the door. The door will always shatter if this is the case, and this deals by far the best damage, but also has major end lag. It is hard to pull off the final attack, but if you can, it's worth it. The door will also always deal minor damage and upward knockback to opponents hit as the door rises. So the up special being Hoopsie Daisy. I know some of the movesets for Fall Guy are based on mini games as seen in Fall Guys, but that's technically the point. So the up special being Hoopsie Daisy, being called a Fall Guy. This fighter sadly doesn't have a great recovery. With the up special, a hoop appears a short distance above the fall guy as he dives through it, upward diagonally. After diving through it, he will fall in a diving attack style until he hits an opponent or the ground. While it has okay sideways recovery, the upwards recovery is the worst in the game, and actually reaches slightly lower than Little Mac's recovery. While it isn't good for recovery, if used slightly lower, if used while on the ground, it can be a great way to jump over the incoming projectiles and go instantly a dive attack to catch unsuspecting opponents. Use it strategically to pounce your opponents, but don't expect to gain too much air with it. And its down special being Jinx, counter-attack based on the Jinxed minigame. The Fall Guy stands heroically with his hands and hips. As he does, though, he lets out a strange purple aura cloud around him if an opponent makes contact with the Fall Guy as he's performing this stance. He looks frightened as he releases a cloud of purple gas around him. This purple gas cloud jinxes the opponent, and for a short period of time, that cloud will be followed by a poisonous cloud effect. With this counter, the Fall Guy takes half the damage and no knockback of attack, and instead delivers that half to the opponent as well as a poison effect. And the final smash being Ultimate Knockout. The Fall Guy jumps back as a massive mallet of race minigames appears and swings forward in a full 360-degree arc around the Fall Guy, about the same range as Hero's final smash. Starting attack. If any opponent or multiple opponents are hit by the mallet, they are transported to the deadly slime pine map of Fall Guys. From there, the opponent are trampled by an outcoming stampede of various bean people from Fall Guys. If you stopped and counted, you would see 60 of them stampling over the opponents. The opponents take massive damage as they are trampled on, and after the bean people leave, the opponents are submerged in purple slime. This is the final hit and will deliver final damage and knockback, but if the opponent has over 60% damage, references 60 players in a round, then they will receive an instant knockout. The alternate costumes being Pink Guy, the standard outfit with no clothes, and the second alt being Blue Guy, standard player 2, also with no clothes. Rookie Guy with the rookie outfit, Knockout Guy with the knockout outfit, Pigeon Guy with the pigeon outfit, Chicken Guy with the chicken outfit, French Fry Guy with the French Fry outfit, and the Gold Dragon Guy with the Gold Dragon outfit. His classic mode being Qualified Ultimate Knockout, a reference to the sign that displays when you qualify for the next round in Ultimate Knockout. The Fall Guys classic mode faces them off in opponents who are partaken in party games or mini games before bumper items spawn in often in this classic mode. So round 1 is WarioWare, a reference to WarioWare minigames. Sonic, a reference to Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games or Olympic Winter Games. Pac-Man, a reference to Pac-Man Party. Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, a reference to Mario Party. A Fighting Me team, which could be a reference to Me Party. Round 6 being Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Bowser and Yoshi, which could be another reference to Mario Party. the bonus round, as well as the boss fight, Master Hand and Crazy Hand. The spirits would be Fall Guy, Knockout Guy, Crash Tester Guy, the Fast Food Guys, the Gato Robo Guy, the Hero Guy, the Prickles Guy, the Knight Guy, the Wizard Guy, and the Dragon Guy. The stage would be Seesaw Survival from Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout. The Seesaw minigame comes to Smash as the Fall Guys home stage. This stage is filled with 4 or 5 large seesaws as the sole platforms you can use to fight on, as regular seesaw does, but too much weight on one end and it will begin to tip. If it tips a certain distance, it is essentially impossible to grab onto the ledge. Things like players, opponents, items, assist trophies, and ledge grabbing will make a gravitational weight move the seesaws. And infuriating the stage for sure, but would you expect anything less for a Fall Guys home stage? But at the end of the day, I would see this stage coming to be if we did get individual stages in DLC. Just stages and music, no fighters. If we did see DLC that included stages in Ultimate, just stages, no fighter, I could see Fall Guys getting it. Mii costumes being from my friend Pedro, a banana hat, my friend Pedro, the banana outfit, the Fortnite wig, the Fortnite gear, Among Us crewmate being any colour just like Bomberman, and Among Us imposter being any colour yet again. And for the music, this varies depending which season. Everybody Falls, Fall and Roll, Survive the Fall, Fall for the Team, Final Fall, Didn't Fall, Everybody Falls to the Middle Ages, Sir Falls a Lot, Beans of the Round Table, Fall for the Queen Bean, Merry Falling Everybody, Skis on Beans, Chimney Bean the Bop, Winter Fall Olympics, Everybody Falls 4041 from the most recent season of Fall Guys, and Falling Stars, Chugu Bam Bam. So guys, what did you think of my April Fool's Day episode of A New Foe Has Appeared? Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and turn your notifications on. Finally, don't forget to leave a comment when you've subscribed. And the reason I didn't do a Who Will Prevail the last episode, it was pointing out to this. And this time, the Who Will Prevail are these guys. And this episode's Who Will Prevail, both of these are kind of awkward choices. Only because one of these, since we already have had a fighting game represented as DLC, we haven't had a mobile game represented in Smash yet. We haven't had a mobile game represented in Smash. That's it for Fall Guy. Happy April Fool's Day. BB8 out.